Don't be sorry. There's nothing to be sorry about. I got you, okay? I'm not gonna let you die.
You're good.
She's breathing.
Hey, stay with me, okay?
You have it.
We have often seen cops being on time for people in need, but today we'll be going through these cases where these intelligent officers rescued their partners moments before disaster. During a traffic stop in 2022, a Tavares police officer found narcotics in a vehicle. However, during the search of the car, Officer Courtney Bannock got into a dreadful situation and needed immediate help from her peers.
Sit down. Sit down. Give me that again.
Damn it.
We notified you to have a few extra visual info.
Bannock had an overdose of fentanyl and couldn't breathe. The officers immediately gave her 3 doses of Narcan, which ended up saving her life.
Corey, put your head back. You get it once?
47. She's ODing. Narcan. Come on, Courtney. Hey, listen.
Come on. Come on.
Courtney. Get it.
How are you moving?
Get an ambulance bag. Get an ambulance bag.
You're good.
You're good, Courtney. You're good.
She's breathing.
Hey, stay with me, okay?
You have it.
Breathe.
That right?
Hey.
Did you hit her with both?
I know.
Did you give her 2?
I gave her both.
Okay.
No, yep.
Yep, probably. Roll for it.
Come on with it.
She was immediately hurried to the hospital where she did recover. However, if there had been no backup with her, she wouldn't have made it alive. These officers did a brilliant job, but the next case will definitely bring tears to your eyes. A couple of hours past midnight on April 28, 2023, police officers were on the search for 20-year-old Brian Casillas, who had shot 2 people inside the home after being confronted with loud music. K-9 officer Scott J. and his K-9 partner Figor were looking for the suspect when they encountered him, leading to a huge brawl.
I'm hit! Kilo 9. Suspect down. I'm hit. My partner's hit.
Casillas shot the K-9 Figor in the chest and also shot Officer J in his leg and his chest. The officer immediately requested backup as both needed immediate medical attention.
He's over here, man.
Come in.
Kilo 9. I'm hit. I'm calling out. My partner's hit. Come on. Igor, come on, buddy. Fucking partner's hit. Hey, buddy. Come here.
It is commendable to see the love and respect Officer J had for his partner Figor. He was still concerned for him despite being in terrible pain.
Hey, put my dog up!
I need to put tourniquet.
Hey, watch my dog, he'll bite you! Put him up!
Put tourniquet. I need to put tourniquet. Put tourniquet.
Let me get my dog put up.
Come on. Hey, just stand by.
Let me put my dog up.
You put the tourniquet on here. Come on, right here. Come on.
Hold on, let me get my dog so he doesn't bite anybody.
Pull up the leg. Pull up the leg. Pull up the leg.
Let me get my dog!
I got it.
The suspect's down!
Jay, sit down. Hey, come here. Sit down. Sit down. Over here. Come on. Right here.
Jay secured Figor to a tree for his safety and then received medical aid from the officers. An ambulance had also been called to escort them to the hospital quickly.
Right here. We're down on the step. He's down on the step. On the step.
He's down. He's under there. High and tight. Watson, go down there through that tree line right there.
You're good, man. He's over there, Henry. He's down.
Crank that shit down.
Okay, get him the cream bed, son. Y'all got him. Get him go. You got him?
You got scissors? Who has scissors?
Scissors. I got this one up now.
No, scissors.
Figures hit also.
Hey, Figur's good. He's still.
I'm trying to get to you, Jay. I'm trying to get to you.
Kilo 11, we got it. We got to turn it on.
You gonna be alright?
Hey, you're good, man.
I think somebody's got me in the chest here.
No, you're good.
I felt something.
Hey, hold on.
Take the camera off.
Relax, guys. Everybody calm down. Hold this. Hold this.
Right here.
You're good. Hey, man. Look, we're going to stand you up. We're going to hop you over there, all right?
Jay received necessary first aid and was taken to the hospital where he recovered from his injuries. Figor was also taken to a veterinary hospital for treatment and later released. Both were reunited over the weekend and continue to form a great partnership. It appears fentanyl overdose is pretty common, and we have to applaud this cop for handling the issue with great composure.
Don't be sorry. You're okay. Don't be sorry. There's nothing to be sorry about. I got you, okay? I'm not gonna let you die.
On July 3rd, 2021, a couple of deputies from the San Diego County Sheriff's Department were conducting a traffic stop where they had allegedly got a hold of some narcotics. As the stop was being carried out, the young deputy, David Five, suddenly fell to the ground.
Watch your face close to that shit. All 6, start me 1141 for my partner. You alright, dude?
391, Paul 6, you tell me.
All 6, I need 1141, code 3.
Gunfire. Unit for 595.
Hey, buddy. Just breathe, buddy. Breathe. It's alright.
Gunfire, Paul 10.
Imagine being alone at a traffic stop and still handling a life and death emergency with so much calmness and composure.
It's okay. Give me the air. I need Narcan. I've already administered 2.
Gunfire, administer 2 Narcan.
It's okay. I got you. You're gonna be alright.
Gunfire.
There you go. Breathe.
5 minutes out.
Focus on breathing, buddy.
5 minutes
You're
out.
okay. You're okay. Bye bye. You okay? Talk to me. Oh, no. Don't be sorry. You're okay. Don't be sorry. There's nothing to be sorry about. I got you, okay? I'm not gonna let you die. It's okay. Just focus on your breathing, okay? Focus on it.
Deputy Crane surely deserves a Partner of the Year award, as he brought David back to life after he had stopped breathing. Shortly after, multiple units arrived as backups to help the poor deputy.
There you go. If your breathing feels better on your side, we can really back over, okay?
Do you think it was a dope or
Just got lightheaded in. 911, 5097 attached. Engine
I like.
141.
Where's the material?
It's in the trunk. It's in that clear plastic bag right there. Yeah. It tested positive for fentanyl.
His pulse is good, and
I don't have any.
hey man, your pulse feels great, all right?
It's
Good, normal. 5-eye, open your eyes. 5-eye. Hey.
Give him another dose, too.
Hey.
Hey, hit him up.
Yeah.
Give him another dose. That's
All right.
Another dose, come on.
Yeah, I just gave him one.
What in the fuck is taking so long?
Fourth round.
Jesus Christ.
Dave, keep your eyes open, okay, bud?
Focus, bud. It's rolling.
sensitive to the light.
I know. You feel like you want to throw up or anything, dude?
Just a little bit.
The EMS team carefully administered the necessary procedures to stabilize Deputy David before escorting him to the hospital, ensuring his recovery.
Couple silly questions, man. Do you know what city you're in?
Yes, I'm Marcos.
What year is it, David?
21.
Does he have his department ID card on him?
David, what happened today?
Do
you have any further details on that
Testing out
traffic collision on Highway 76, 22,000 block?
Some. What were we doing, Coach?
We had a 1016. We had an arrest for under the influence and a bunch of other stuff, and he had fentanyl. So we were testing it with the Narcan and packaging it, and he collapsed. He hit his head on the way down. He seized and was unconscious. I administered.
How long was he unconscious?
I took his vest off and rolled him under recovery position. He walked right here and he just tipped over. David, 5-eye, F-A-I-I-B-A-E.
I'm sorry, one more time.
F-A-I-I-B-A-E.
Deputy David was taken to the hospital and then was later released. He claimed that he couldn't breathe during the overdose, and it was only the swift brilliance of his partner who made sure that he lived to see another day. Moving forward, here's another instance when cops helped themselves during a troubling encounter.
You got my fucking gun.
On January 16, 2024, several NYPD officers responded to a 911 call reporting an assault. When the cops knocked on the door, they were greeted by the suspect, Melvin Butler, who was uncooperative and difficult from the start.
Hi, Melvin. Yeah. I'm police officer Brennan. I work in the 73rd precinct. Mind if I come in and speak with you? I'm sorry? I would rather not speak through a door. You mind if I come in? Mind if we come in? Or do you want to step out?
I don't know what this is in regards to.
Well, can we come in and speak to you, or do you want to step out and speak in the hallway? It's up to you.
I don't, it's like, I don't know why it's like so many of y'all.
There's not that many of us.
How many of y'all are there?
You said what?
How many?
There's a couple of us. Not that many of us. You open the door? What's going on?
The cops were ultimately allowed entry inside the apartment, but Melvin was still far from cooperating with the cops.
Oh, they said you guys had a bit of a disagreement today. Alright? I guess, just keep your hands out of your pocket for me. Okay. Alright. I guess at some point she fell, hit her head, she had a little bit of pain in her head. So for right now, what we're going to do is we're going to remove you from the situation. We're going to go back to the precinct while she gets checked out, make sure she's okay, and go from there, okay?
I don't know what you're talking about.
Okay. So what I'm going to just say now is I'm going to ask you to turn around and put your hands behind your back, okay?
That's not, we can step out.
Okay, but we're not stepping out now.
Yeah.
Alright? So can you do me a favor? Just put your hands behind your back and turn around for me? Listen, right now what you have is, she said something happened, push, she has a little bit of headache. That's minor, it's a misdemeanor, it's nothing. You're on camera, you're with us. If you don't cooperate and resist, that becomes a whole nother thing. That's on camera, that's obvious.
The officers then attempted to get Butler into custody, but the suspect resisted and did something shocking.
You can step out for a second.
Don't make this hard. Don't make this hard.
You can step out for a second.
We can't step out now. Okay.
Well,
All right.
I mean, I said,
All right. So I'm gonna grab your hand.
don't grab. Look, let me get my.
No, we talked. We talked.
I got you. I got you. What's going on?
You got my gun. You got my fucking gun. Shoot him.
Butler made the biggest mistake of his life as he stole the officer's gun and even fired 2 rounds at the cops. Both Officer Brennan and Acevedo were struck by gunfire before the officers shot multiple rounds at the suspect, leaving him unconscious on the ground. Here is the troubling encounter from a different perspective.
Shoot him!
While the 2 officers remained bravely together and fought this out, the female cops involved in the incident set a pretty bad example by running away from the scene.
Watch out! Get my fucking gun!
Despite this, both officers were taken to the hospital where they recovered from their injuries and returned to service. Butler was also taken to the hospital and survived his injuries too. He was then charged with attempted murder in the 1st degree, assault in the 2nd degree, robbery in the 3rd degree, and other related charges. Here is another instance of how quickly cops went on to save their fellow from a dangerous criminal.
Your head.
Let me get down! Ah!
On May 10, 2024, officers from the Ceres Police Department responded to a 911 call about an individual later identified as 22-year-old Alexander Yepes Ortega, who was brandishing a knife outside a residence and threatening the homeowner. As the cops arrived, they learned that the suspect had fled the scene.
So can one stay with my family, please?
Go lock your doors.
Is he still breaking the window?
Give us 1033, subject he ran westbound, getting into
he's young, so you know.
Okay. Yeah.
Sorry.
Here.
Anyone in this backyard, Modesto Police Department K9, come out with your hands up. Alexander, this is the Modesto Police Department K9 unit. You need to come out with your hands up. Surrender now.
I'm right behind you. The officers searched the nearby woods for Ortega, but he remained elusive. When they finally cornered him, they had no idea that things were about to take an even darker turn.
Hang on, hold him, here. Dax, here. No, here. Do not move. Here.
Here.
Here. Hang on, hang on. Just hold them there. Hey, keep your hands up. Let me see them. Hands up. Both of them. Back up, back up. There you go. Back up, over there. Hey, if he does not comply, I'm going to send the dog on him.
Okay.
Keep your hands up where I can see him.
Hold
You
on.
see that?
Stay here.
Hey.
Stay here.
Open the door. We need to go hands on.
We need
What
another
have you guys
unit.
hands on?
Get over here next.
Open the door for me. Open the door. How'd you get in? Yeah. What's your name? That's it?
That's him.
All right. If you can open that door, I can probably... Yep. Hang on. I'm going to go around. Keep holding here.
Keep your head down.
Any sane person would have come out with their hands raised and saved their lives. But this 22-year-old who had countless warrants against him already did quite the opposite and quickly learned his fate too.
Get down! Ah!
You okay? Yep, get up. Wait, where's Robin? What do you got? What do you got? What do you got?
I got stabbed in my arm.
Hold it. Hold, hey, where are you stabbed? Where are you stabbed?
Right here. Thank you.
Hey, hold him. It's a stab wound.
Modesto Q91 was negative 1199.
I got this. Go and tape it where you need it.
Jam 2, copy. Confirming negative 1199. Do you need any of our resources?
Were you 97 during this?
Huh?
Ortega stabbed a female cop in the arm before the officers unloaded their weapons on him. He was taken to the hospital but was declared deceased on the spot. Meanwhile, the female officer got treatment for her injuries and returned to duty later. Moving on, here is another instance when cops had to be on their toes when dealing with a criminal.
Hey, don't do anything stupid. Keep your hands up. Don't move.
On July 29, 2024, several officers responded to a call about a burglary suspect, later identified as 31-year-old Lavelle Adams. However, the suspect barricaded himself inside the room and wouldn't show himself.
Yeah, they're here. Police department, open the door.
You guys don't this one? No? I have not checked that. Okay. I just checked that last one.
LAPD, open the door, or we won't kick it in.
The officers were aware that the suspect had a knife with him. Therefore, the SWAT team was called to deal with him. Shortly thereafter, they entered the room through the window, urging Adams to give up, but the suspect had other ideas.
Stop! Now!
Stand up, hands up, stand up.
Stand your ass up!
Stand up.
The 40?
I got me back. Alright, I got me back. You got 6 hands? Hey, let me see your hands, man. Let me see your hands.
I'm happy.
Put your hands up.
I don't care. Stand up. I don't care.
I'm naked. I have my woman with me. Put your hands up. I have my woman with me. Hey, just show us that you don't have anything in your hands. Put your hands up. Step on the bed.
What's up?
Step on the bed.
Yeah.
Step on the bed.
Step on the bed. Go that way. Go that way.
I don't have anything.
I don't care. Stand up.
I don't have anything. Show me your hands.
Get your hands up now.
Hey, bro. Hey, bro. What are you doing, bro? Get off the bed. Come on. Come on out.
You don't got a choice.
Bro.
Get your hands up.
Bro. Move that. Step off me. I'll move that chair out the way. I got you with the 40.
Dude, just get your hands up.
I don't have anything. Hey, if you move, we will shoot. I don't have anything. Chair out the way. I have the dress. I don't have anything. Got the 40. Go that way. Get the dress. I got him here. I got eyes. I got eyes. I can't see it right here. Okay.
Adams had his hand covered in a blanket, and the officers were still skeptical of him holding the knife. Despite being surrounded by several cops, he then tried to attack them, only to have a miserable end.
Nobody cover down on him. I I got him. All right. Hey, now just show us your hands, man. That's all I need to see right now.
Stop. Yep.
Show us your hands, man. All right. Hey, bro. His hands are clear. Show us your hands. Go ahead and grab his hand.
Stand up.
So you guys go through up. Go ahead and grab him. Hey, don't do anything stupid. Keep your hands in. Don't move. Hey. I got it. Bean back. Fire shots fired. No shots. Bean back.
Get bean back. Stand by. Bean back.
Stay down.
Knife flex left hand. Hey, do not move. Do not move. Take me.
As he rushed towards the officer with his knife, multiple officers unloaded their weapons at him and he was deceased on the spot.
But before we continue, if you're new here and this is the first video you've stumbled onto, hit that subscribe button right now. And if you find value in what we do here, you can support the channel by buying me a coffee. The link is down in the description.
On July 22nd, 2019, a police officer stopped at an intersection after he noticed his car parked with its doors wide open. He also quickly noticed a couple arguing. As he went over to talk to them, he realized there was plenty more to the case than a few traffic violations.
Well, actually, he put me in the chokehold. He put me in the chokehold and then asked me to transport him back to his vehicle. So I was trying to transport him back to his vehicle.
You guys boyfriend, girlfriend, husband, wife?
Yeah, boyfriend and girlfriend.
Okay.
You had a knife on you. You hit it
to protect myself because I had to drive you back to your vehicle.
You pulled like 3 different knives on me.
No, I had one knife on me because I was afraid.
But there's blood, my blood and stuff in your room.
No, there's not.
Yes, there is.
No, there's not. I was just trying to drive him back because we were in a little bit of a tussle, and I just wanted to get him back because, no, I didn't want to kill him. I just wanted to have.
I have video recordings of her attacking me. Okay. You fucked up. This is the last time you do this to me.
The officer was shocked to see that awful situation, and it appeared that this was a usual occurrence, seeing the boyfriend's reaction. However, shortly after, the woman started to play the victim card.
And I also have a bruise on me as well, and he also hit me in the side of the head. Okay. So,
hey, I'll get with both
I had
of you guys.
the knife on my person because I wanted to protect myself because he was becoming violent with me, and he actually has a history of violence.
Okay.
He actually has a history of violence
we'll
and
take all that
a record of that. So he'll get with you when it's your turn. You will have your turn.
How about quit talking to him?
And here's the rest of your device that was already previously broken that landed on the ground. So there you go. Well, there's that. So he had me in the chokehold and I bit him because I was fearful of my life. Yeah. Let me not tell him.
All right, hang on. Both of you guys stop talking to each other. Somebody else is coming when they get here. We're gonna separate you guys and we'll talk and figure out what happened.
The officer quickly called for backup and they arrived fast. One of them pulled the boyfriend aside to hear his side of the story. You'll be shocked to hear what had happened earlier.
How did you guys end up here? Let's start from the beginning to now.
We had a good night. We were at Dave & Buster's just having a good night. And like, we come back home to her place, and so like I look at her phone and stuff, and then she just starts coming at me. And I'm like, and then she's like coming at me and then like attacking me. And she like bit me like, she bit me like a couple times there. She bit me there for sure. She's like, these are all like marks also from the past.
Hey, what about your neck and stuff?
Like
Scratches
she's been
and everything.
like grabbing me and like choking me and stuff. And I mean, like, dude, I just literally like, if I wanted to hurt her, she would have been down already.
Right. So you have her phone. You're going through her phone, questioning.
Yeah, I was questioning like, what are you
messages and stuff. Okay.
And she just gets all hostile.
She came at you
and then she was like, I'm calling the cops on you when she had a knife in her hand, like at me. And I was like, you're only gonna call the cops yourself. So like,
so she had a knife on. How did she have it? Where did she have it?
She grabbed it. She grabbed it from the kitchen.
Okay.
I'm trying to talk to her. Like, I'm a very peaceful soul.
Right.
Like, I don't do anything like bad or anything. I'm just trying to talk to her, and she just grabs the knife, and she's like in the dark, so I can't see her.
The suspect, later identified as Caitlin, definitely needs some mental therapy as the way she bit the victim. The bruises and bite marks were alarming, and the cops had all the evidence to back the boyfriend's story.
I'm like, I haven't done anything to her. Like, I was like, yes, I had restrained her earlier, but I didn't like choke her. Like, I tried to take the knife away from her. And like, you go back and there's 2 knives still in her room.
just laying there because she came at me with 2 of them at a time. I haven't touched them. I haven't done anything with them.
So what, after that transpires, now what?
Like, she just kept turning on the lights. I was turning off the lights and had me cornered in, like, by her door. And, like, kept saying, like, are you ready to fucking die? Are you ready to fucking die? Like, delete those videos. Delete the videos you have on your phone from, like, her coming at me.
You have those on you?
It was on. I would show you, but, like, it's
so it's kind of frozen.
She did this so, like,
right. So she smashed your phone?
Yeah, she smashed my phone, and then she hid the knife somewhere over there. She had the 3rd knife on her. Like, it was somewhere. It's a big one too. It's somewhere in the bushes. Like, when I told her the cops are coming, she literally ran over there. She keeps saying, "Are you ready to die?"
A quick search confirmed the boyfriend's story when a knife was found hidden in the bushes. The officer then approached Caitlin, who had a completely different version of events.
I was like, cool, but then, like, when I got in the vehicle, she had another knife with her. And I was like, why do you have another knife? And she's just like threatening me and stuff, and like saying like, oh, you want to call the cops on me? And she's like, I'll take us both down right now.
End up here
because I'm on the phone with my parents, and like my parents are like telling me to get out of it, like just jump out of the car. I'm like, I don't want to jump out of the car. I'm like, I'm not gonna fuck myself up.
Right.
At one point in time when I was trying to just hold her from like using the knife, she just literally
we were having a great time, and then we decided to leave his vehicle there and then drive my vehicle to my residence. And when we were at my residence, he went out last night till about 8 a.m. and I was very upset, so he counteracted that suspiciousness with taking my device, restricting the phone, taking the phone, hiding it, playing like monkey in the middle type of stuff, and like I wasn't having it. And then he had me like with like both like hands like this and like grabbed by the wrist, like right here and right here, and like he like had himself like in between me like that, and I felt fearful. And as I mentioned to him, when I was 14 years old, I was like sexually abused, so that triggered me.
Right.
And that made me feel fearful, not because he was gonna like harm me in that way, but it made me feel fearful.
Caitlin once again tried to emotionally manipulate the officer into believing her story, but her own emotions revealed her guilt. She conveniently left out the part about the knife that she had aimed at her boyfriend, but that detail was about to come to light.
And he already had a wound like right here, so I like bit him again. And I went and I ran and I grabbed a knife, a smaller knife, not the knife that you have in your possession, a much smaller knife. And he was like, oh, I have you on video, and blah, blah, blah. And so he called his parents, and he was like telling his parents in Spanish. I understand Spanish because I'm college educated. So basically I heard what he said, and he was telling them fables because he was trying to cover up the fact that he had had me in the chokehold. I grabbed a much larger knife when, I did grab a larger knife. I was very fearful, but he called his parents, and his dad was like, well, how are you gonna get home, son? Like, how are you gonna get home? And so I was like, I will take him. Like, I will just take him back. Like, there is no problems. Like, we will not have any issues. But I grabbed the knife to protect myself because he had already put the, he had already put me in the chokehold, so I was already feeling fearful. So I had that on me.
The abusive girlfriend wasn't making any sense, and despite the officer's efforts to listen, the video recorded by her boyfriend served as solid evidence of her wrongdoing.
I told him, I said, look, like, I'll put the knife away. I was like, I will take you back. Like, I just want to take you back to your vehicle safely because we had like a little disgruntled argument. So I tried to grab the phone from him, and then when that happened, he screamed as he was like, you know, over exaggerating just to like put emphasis on the phone to his parents. And then he slugged me twice in the head, and he even put you just put your hand like on the side of my head to feel the lump, and you can feel the lump right here, but I have a lump on the side of my head from where he hit me twice. He couldn't even attend high school. They had to completely like remove him from that.
See your neck real quick, sorry. Okay, and then you said your hands, he was holding you down by your wrist or something like that?
After hearing both ends, the officers had to make a decision, and they ultimately decided that the boyfriend's storyline was much more consistent with his injuries and the evidence collected. They ended up locking up Caitlin before they watched the video evidence and confirmed their suspicion.
Okay, you are going to be placed under arrest for domestic violence. Okay? Obviously, his injuries are somewhat consistent with the stories. However, they're also not. All right.
Well, what about my injury on the side of my head?
We're gonna document all that. We'll do all that.
I need water because I'm extremely parched.
Okay, we'll get that for you in a little bit. Is she able to get 2 people to come drive or no?
Can you please grab some water, please? Like, I am parched and I'm gonna be like claustrophobic, please.
Okay. Just some clear video.
All of these, hold on, please. You saw the main one where she's actively grabbing his arm.
Grabbing his arms, coming out with
this is the one where she actually grazed her ear. Oh wow. Nice video.
I'm really kind of confused. Just because he has surveillance doesn't mean that he didn't put his hands on me to provoke me to put me in a situation.
The video made by the boyfriend was the last piece of the puzzle needed by the cops. Soon after, they took Caitlin to the police station to be locked up for the night.
We were placed under arrest before we even recovered the video, based on probable cause. The video was actually recovered after the fact.
So because I have a bump on the side of my head?
No, ma'am. During our investigation, we developed probable cause for your arrest for those charges, okay? You'll get water when you get to the jail.
As soon as we get everything squared away, we'll get you on the road, all right?
You're gonna pay for that!
If you want to start making threats, we'll just add another charge onto it for you, all right? So...
I'm gonna pay for it in court.
What we got?
Ag assault with deadly weapon, DV battery, and tampering with witness.
It's the Lord's Day. They supposed to be asleep.
I know, right?
Caitlin was eventually charged with aggravated assault, battery, and felony tampering with a victim. She was ordered to have no contact with the victim. She pled not guilty to these charges and was released from jail after posting an $8,000 bond. Eventually, she pleaded no contest to the 3 charges, which resulted in prosecution being deferred for 36 months. During this time, she could be subjected to random drug tests, have to undergo mental health evaluation, 50 hours of community service, and have no contact with the victim. Well, this boyfriend beater was arrested, and this next girl was also taken to the cleaners.
Jesse, have you had anything to drink today?
2007, 2008, 2002. Sure.
Okay. Well, they're on you.
On November 5th, 2023, multiple people contacted the police complaining about a man walking on the road. As the officer approached him, he came to know that he had been waiting for his girlfriend to pick him up as he couldn't believe he had asthma.
What's up? Some people had called and they said that they saw you walking. They were just concerned that you were going to get his. Everything all right?
Yeah, I was supposed to be waiting for my wife to come pick me up.
26.
And I have freaking asthma and I can't breathe. And she lives down by that store, so I had to walk.
I'll be out with that mail just north of 9562. 9562.
At the store. She lives down there.
What's your wife's name?
Jesse Stevens.
Okay. You guys are married?
No, we're engaged.
I know where she lives. Do you want me to give you a ride? Or do you need a squad? If you're at, like, if you want, just put your butt right here. That way you can sit down and kind of tripod a little bit and catch your breath. Where are you coming from?
The man, Marcel Shazer, was in a desperate condition and had been left stranded by his girlfriend, Jessie Stevens. The officer decided to give him a lift and took him to his girlfriend's home to discover there was plenty more to this story.
You alright?
Don't fall over me.
Are you alright?
Yeah.
So I have Marcel in my car. Somebody called in. They were afraid he was walking down 638. They were afraid he was going to get hit.
Yeah, I couldn't get this thing to start. I was trying to come and get him.
Okay. Why couldn't you get it to start?
I don't know. It's a piece of crap.
Is he allowed to be here?
Yeah.
Okay.
Can't breathe.
You're good, man.
Are you okay?
I offered to get him a squad. He said he thinks he's having an asthma attack.
Oh, do you need the inhaler? He needs the inhaler.
Marcel, why don't you let me call?
The officer couldn't help but notice Stevens' condition. and it was obvious that she had something to drink. As Marcel got better, he administered some field sobriety tests for Stevens.
Do me a favor, look up. Okay. Just follow it with your eyes and your eyes only, okay? Go ahead and blink if you need to. Alright, we're going to do that again, okay?
I'm sorry about all this, sir.
You're alright.
Sorry.
Not looking at their feet. Not counting out loud.
Does it matter which way I turn?
Just as I instructed you.
I forget which way you told me to turn.
Proper turn. It's a reverse pivot. Offline on 5.
Stevens performed poorly on the test, and the officer conducted one final mandatory test before deciding to arrest her.
My back.
Okay.
1001, 1002, 1003, 1004, 1005, 1006, 1007, 1008, 1008.
Okay. So, Jesse, what I'm going to do is I'm going to place you under arrest, okay? Because right now I believe that you're impaired and you were behind the wheel of a motor vehicle getting ready to go get him. Okay? Well, but I believe that you are. Do you want the car keys left here?
Well, I don't really know. I'm not really sure.
Okay. Well, they're on you, so I'm just going to leave them with you then, okay?
Alright.
Watch your leg.
Marcel also claimed that the couple had been fighting all night, and Stevens had been abusive to him. Well, karma got quick to her as she was taken to the police station and charged with operating a vehicle while impaired. Now, women often do some crazy stuff in relationships, but nothing would top this girl's actions.
What am I being arrested for? Can I be read my rights?
Yeah, one second. Just wait.
Remember, your grandfather was a police officer for 35 years. Authority is your elders, remember?
On November 10th, 2023, a Volusia County Sheriff's deputy pulled over a vehicle for a traffic violation. Little did he know that he had pulled over a criminal who had done something pretty barbaric.
Hello. Hi. Hey, how you doing? Good, how are you? Just conducting a traffic stop because of the tent, okay? Okay. Have you ever been pulled over for the tent before?
Well, I haven't, but she has. This is her good one. I've already gotten a ticket. I'm going to
What's that?
I already gotten a ticket for ATM because I bought the car like this was used. So I'm going to remove the tent, and at my court date, hopefully they just take it.
Okay. 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 I'm going to give you back your insurance and that. I'll just run this. Do you have any issues with your license or anything like that?
No, sir.
Okay, that Zara person is the person that this...
Yeah.
You want to try to get the passenger's ID too?
She looks completely different than she does
in the picture. I wonder if she just dyed her hair.
620.
The deputy soon realized that the woman sitting in the back of the vehicle, 20-year-old Zara Percy, was the one they had been looking for. She had fired a gun into the car of her sugar daddy's girlfriend with the girlfriend's 1-year-old child inside. Thankfully, both escaped unharmed. Percy had fled the scene, and the cops had been searching for her ever since.
What's wrong?
Do you have anything? Do you have any weapons on you or anything like that?
No. What am I being arrested for? Can I be read my rights?
Yeah, one second. Just wait 2 seconds.
Mom, call Grandpa. I want to know what's going on. He didn't even tell me that.
Explain it to you. Hold on. Just relax.
I'm confused.
Stand back here. Turn around.
What's wrong?
Do you have anything? Do you have any weapons on you or anything like that?
No. What am I being arrested for? Can I be read my rights?
Yeah, 1 second. Just wait 2 seconds.
Mom, call Grandpa. I want to know what's going on. He didn't even tell me
We'll
that.
explain it to you. Hold on. Just relax.
I'm confused.
Zara tried to act innocent, as if she didn't know what the cops were talking about. But the deputies confirmed that they had caught the 20-year-old involved in the dangerous shooting.
Was it outside my apartment?
I mean, I wasn't there, so.
Because if so, I'm pissed.
I mean, it was in South Daytona, so.
I don't know the exact details.
She's telling me to call him.
She's just the registered owner of the vehicle, so.
Yeah, she's my daughter. I'm her mom. He has my ID. Or no, he didn't take mine. He didn't.
Mom, get done.
Okay, listen. I don't know what's going on.
There's one more he's getting off.
I love you. Your baby loves you. He will be fine.
I need you to stay on.
Okay. I am. Okay. Okay.
David.
Okay.
Call him.
Well, they're gonna make him take you off.
They can't take.
They have to.
No, they can't.
Zira, please, when you go in there, don't act a fool. Listen. Remember, your grandfather was a police officer for 35 years. Authority is your elders. Remember, please, I raised you better. And if
Mom,
you go,
get my push off the ground.
I can't.
Despite her hateful crime, it was good to see her mother was not one of those dumb ones who would fight the cops for her entitled child. In fact, she was incredibly respectful and urged her psycho daughter to follow the commands of authority.
Wow, does that hurt?
I don't know. That felt really gross.
It looks like it hurts.
I love you.
You want a bag to put
What's your number? Can you write my mama's number down?
I do too.
Yeah, word.
I like to, she can write on my hand and I can always have, what if they take the
They won't.
No, they'll let you.
Yeah.
I promise we'll treat you.
They will. Even in the jail, please.
Get a hold of the lawyer.
Okay.
Have to.
Remember, they're not your enemies. They're doing their job. I love you. Okay, guys. I can go.
Yeah, if you have any questions.
All right.
Do you? What ad?
And if I would have known y'all were looking for me, I would have called. Like, there's no problem with that. Like, I didn't even know. So, and the girl, she didn't tell me, like,
Push all units stand by, coming
up at the bottom.
Baby, I use an Android. I don't know.
To the bottom left, right. Yes, to that.
Eventually, the officers decided to go on with the arrest and proceeded to take Zara to the police station.
Pulled into 1888.
Really?
So I literally got right behind the last car that I saw. You know what I'm saying?
We can go.
Yep.
You give them their IDs and stuff.
Yeah. Are they? We're not looking through the car or anything.
She said she gave the gun back to her sugar daddy. And she just told me that she didn't shoot at the girl, she shot up in the air. She was scared the girl was going to beat the shit out of her. How's that?
You read her before that?
Nope, I just asked her if we can look for the gun. She said.
Later, it was confirmed that Zara was indeed the man's mistress and the one who shot at his girlfriend. She was charged with shooting into an occupied vehicle and was later released after posting a bond for $5,000. Well, that brings us to the end of this video. Today we witnessed heartbreaking situations where police had to step in to rescue abused boyfriends. It is truly tragic how some people endure such toxic relationships, trapped in a cycle that makes their lives miserable. We hope these men find peace and the strength to escape these devastating situations. And if you agree with me, please consider showing your support by liking this video, and also make sure to subscribe to stay informed about future cases like these. Also, if you enjoyed this video, check out the next video right here.